Our next guest, one of them's me, and then I'm gonna do Toronto right now. So I assume I'm gonna lose.
What?
But I'm gonna take on our biggest rival in all of Canada. Toronto, always known for this long rivalry. Resolute, Bay, Nunavut. Get the fuck up here, Dan Perron. Come here and take your whipping. This is Nick Perron, everybody.
How you doing?
He's from Resolute Bay, Nunavut. Okay, so let's rock, paper, scissors, Nick, and figure out who goes first. Uno, dos, tres. You go first.
Okay.
Give it for Nick, everybody!
Okay, hey, sorry, my voice is a little gravelly. I also tend to start sounding like a popular conspiracy theorist, so please bear with me. Mary also did a pretty good job. She hit on a lot of the Toronto themes, but I'm gonna rehash them here for those of you who have short memories. Toronto gave us both Rob and Doug Ford, and Doug has since said that if he has his way, he'll become the Prime Minister someday. And I hope for the sake of this country that addiction and cancer are hereditary.
They are.
But you can't properly diss Toronto without mentioning the Toronto Maple Leafs, correct? Or the fact that they haven't won a Stanley Cup since 1967. Yeah, to give you some perspective how long ago that was, interracial marriage was still illegal. In the time since the Leafs last won the Stanley Cup, we went to the moon 5 times. Wait, hold on, I'm not done yet. We went 5 times and said, okay, that's enough moon, for about 50 years and said, you know what? More moon, please. And we're starting to build rockets.
This is the year.
Keep telling yourself that, bro. Denial is a powerful drug. I'm surprised they don't sell it in Nanaimo.
You can't get away now. Fuck you. That place should be burned down twice.
Now, some of you people are probably asking, what does the Maple Leafs have to do with the moon? Well, just follow me with this, okay, people? The Toronto Maple Leafs were in the 1984 Stanley Cup playoffs. And you know what else happened in 1984? The Challenger explosion. Is there a connection? Are they involved? I'm just asking questions, people. All I am saying is that every time the Maple Leafs make the playoffs, something bad happens. Okay? I've researched this. I've done my own research, people. Okay, listen up. Did you know that they made the playoffs in 1939? You know what else happened in 1939? The Nazis invaded Poland. Do you know how many Polacks were in the 1939 Toronto Maple Leafs? 0. Connection? I think so. What else have they won the Stanley Cup? 1918, during the Spanish flu pandemic. Is there a connection? Well, they made the playoffs in 2020, and what pandemic was that? Oh, yeah. Coincidence or pandemic?
I'm starting to think we did do that.
Yeah, convincing arguments. In 1922, Mahatma Gandhi was arrested. Mahatma Gandhi was known as the world's greatest pacifist. Meanwhile, the Toronto Maple Leafs used to have Ty Domi, one of the most violent players on the team. I think the rest speaks for itself. Now, in 1932, that was the year the Lindbergh baby went missing. Now, you might say, well, Nick, on March 1st, 1932, the Leafs were playing New York. How could they abduct a baby in New Jersey? To which I say, They didn't have a recording of that game. How do we know? And then 1942, Nazis. 1945, Nazis. Oh, here we go. 1947, Roswell. Roswell. What's your connection to Roswell? Well, the Toronto Maple Leafs used to have a player by the name of Tom Martin. And he played on the Maple Leafs for one season in 1967. You know what year he was born in? 1947, sir. Yeah, it blew your mind. I got three more, and I think these are the most important. 1948, it was the same year Babe Ruth died. It's kind of coincidental that his death happened in August during the off-season. What was Toronto up to? You murderers, that was a baseball legend, sir. In 1949, George Orwell's novel 1984 is published. 1984, guys. The Challenger explosion, it's all coming together, motherfuckers! It's all coming together, guys. And this last point, I'm really proud of this one. I did my research on this one. They made the playoffs in 1963. JFK was assassinated on November 22nd, 1963. Where were the Maple Leafs? Well, on March 20th, they played the Montreal Canadiens in Montreal. And then on the 24th, they hosted a home game against the New York Rangers. The question is, how long does it take to travel from the Forum in Montreal to Dealey Plaza in Dallas, Texas, and back up to Toronto? Oh, I fucking Google mapped this shit. 1 day, 23 hours. That's enough time to go down to Texas, kill the president, drive back home, and win 3-2 against the Rangers. That, my friends, is what they call a smoking gun. I'm gonna end on this for a moment here because, you know, we're all friends here. We're all into the conspiracies. And I just wanted to quote from the 54th quatrain of Nostradamus, which read, "The three concubines will fight each other for a long time. The greatest one, the least, will remain to watch. The great servant will no longer be her patron. She will call him fire, shield, wiper." He's not a very good writer, people. I also think this is translated from Latin. It's a dead language, but I think we could all take the meaning. Toronto's the worst, and they're loosely connected to Hitler. So, fuck you, Toronto!
Wow, man. I am from Toronto. He knows all kinds of shit about us. I don't know fucking anything about their stupid shit. So, we're gonna get going. My name is Bryan, and I am from Toronto, Canada's largest, richest city, the most multicultural place on earth, with the largest gay pride parade and artistic breeding ground, boasting hometown stars like Mike Myers, Jim Carrey, and Drake. This is Nick. He fucks seals. Nick, you creepy albino red-eyed Arctic monkey, you do not look good on the dance floor. Or anywhere with lights. God, you people are pale. I'm Irish and you make me look like a Somali pirate. I am from Toronto. I wasn't exactly sure what a Nunavut was when I woke up this morning, so I called my secretary. And turns out this place has a population of 183. Period. It's not a town, it's a horror movie. 183 people. They ran out of cousins to fuck centuries ago, but Nick's family has been keeping the place alive by fucking their way through the seal population. Resolute Bay is close to the world's most well-preserved crater, 31 million years old. Wow. The world's least well-preserved 31 million year old crater is Nick's mom's gross asshole. It's one for the kids. The lowest temperature every year in Resolute Bay is minus 53 degrees centigrade. Yeah, which is the only day of the year Nick can go outside without getting sunburned. The chicks in Resolute Bay are so ugly, Nick's the hottest one. How do you know a girl from Resolute Bay is on her period? She's only wearing one mitten. Take a minute, we're rolling. She put, okay, you get it. Oh man, did you know this? From November to February, every single year, Resolute Bay has an endless night. This night for 3.5 months, no sun. Or as Nick refers to it, seal raping season. I'm just trying to drive that point home.
I'm sorry to negate your purpose.
Yeah. Well, okay. During that time of year. Oh, you what? Okay, we'll go ahead. I'm going to talk about Nick a bit. Let's talk about him. Yes! This man is from a land lost of time, right? Yes! This man looks like a grown-up child of the corn. Yes! Does this man fuck seals? Yes, 1,000,000 times yes! But I will be damned if anyone calls him a man, okay? This man has seal blood, he has seal children, and he has a fishy little seal dick. He's as much a seal as anyone ever been, and I'm happy to call him a friend and shake his flipper. Thank you, Nick. Good night. Thank you. That one was fun and awkward.
Hey, we're in the city on the move. We got a stop sign.
Yeah, right? You know what? I like how much research you did on Toronto. And so I'm just going to give you this because I'm flattered. Give it a 1 there it is. Give it up for Nick here. Resolute Bay takes out Toronto. God, there are worse rivals.